Hello, dear Libra. Welcome to Divine Debut and welcome to 2020. This is your first reading of the year for the beginning to mid-January. It's from the 1st till the 15th of January 2020. Even though it's a bit late, as you all know, I have moved residence, I've moved country, and it's been a big move. I've also had issues with the internet, so this is the fastest I could get your reading out to you. Thank you again for your patience, and let's see what's happening for you, dear Libra. I'm doing the divine spread, and it's going to be very interesting to see because we are in between eclipses. It's a very important time. It's the time of Capricorn. The planetary movements and things that are going up there in the ethers are things that would write the history book, you know. That's how important these times are. So Libra, let's take your Karma Dharma card. These are only Major Arcana cards for those of you that are new to my channel. Let's see what energies, what is going on around you. What are you dealing with, Libra? And we've got the Magician, which is beautiful. At first, when I looked at the card, I thought it was the, oh, that was a black card, okay. Okay, very interesting. The Magician manifests. Now, I thought it was the Devil card. So, the Devil card, which is Capricorn, has shown up a lot. But this is not the Capricorn card. This is Mercury. Mercury now is transiting through Capricorn. We've got Pluto, Saturn, the south node of the moon, Jupiter and Mercury, all in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about putting in the work. It's career, it's the elder, the father, the boss. Now, the full moon lunar eclipse will be taking place on the 10th of January, and it's happening in the sign of Cancer, which is the house opposite Capricorn. So Cancer deals with home, family, your heritage, your family, and your home. You know, anything to do around your stability, your foundation, right? So the Magician, again, Mercury, rules Virgo and Gemini. So you may be dealing with either of those signs. The Magician, nevertheless, is all about communication. Communication, collaboration, business, technology, movement, anything to do with cars, automobiles. So as above, so below. Whatever is going on up there in the ethers is obviously reflected down here for you, dear Libra. Let's cut your cards. So please, Spirit, Libra and the divine spread, which is the spread that I've formulated. I've kept it for a few months now. I really like it. It is quite popular, so I do this spread at the beginning of the month, always. For those of you that don't know, mid-month is the Celtic cross. So let's take for Libra, please, Spirit, what's happening for Libra? Okay, in your foundation, around your home, this is the Two of Wands. There is some sort of a choice. You're moving through a new doorway. We are closing a chapter. Eclipses are all about eclipsing something out of our lives. Now, this full moon, that will be an eclipse in Cancer. We know that full moons culminate and end things. This is 10 times stronger. So a lot we will see around that time. Now, on the same day of the eclipse, we've also got Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, in Taurus, which is stationary and ready to move direct. So it's slowing down. It's very strong. We know that Uranus can be rebelling. It can be sudden change. It's like the Tower. So let's see what is happening in your hidden position. What don't you know? You've got the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. It's the light going on. It's flickering and it's going on. You're seeing things clearly. But this is also anything to do with creativity. This could be something that you feel very passionate about. You know, wands are all about our vocation. This could be a new project. This could also be a sexual relationship. You do have quite a bit of fire here. Let's see what happens in this position, which is the recent past. This is the distant past, but it also is the foundation, right? Recent past, we've got the Four of Swords. So we have been going through the time of holidays. Maybe you've taken some time off. You're obviously hoping to go through some sort of healing. Some of you have had some disappointments with those three swords above his head. He is meditating, healing after something that he's been dealing with. Okay, so this is taking a break. And there's a lot of mental energy concerning home, family. It is a 4 concerning could even be your business. Security is attached to work as well. So let's look at the now position and 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords can be a card of intelligence, but it can also be a card of trickery. And we do have the Magician here. Could it be that you're dealing with someone who is quite the trickster? Let's see more cards. What's your goal? What are you aiming for? Change and transformation. Interesting. Scorpio energies. Your action and advice is that you've got the Ace of Pentacles now. You've got 2 aces, dear Libra. Some of you have been trying to be very intelligent about something. The swords are your energy. Now, Libra and Scorpio are connected. Some of you may be on the cusp. Let's see what your outcome is. Ace of Pentacles is amazing. What's the outcome? And we've got the Knight of Wands. And you're probably the 3rd or 4th sign that got this card in this position in the outcome. Now, the Knight of Wands is someone who is driven by their passions. He's holding that Ace of Wands. It's also Sagittarian energy. For me, this is the wanderer, someone who doesn't stop in one place for too long. He's also someone who's very quick to act. This could be also movement, travel, anything to do with foreign places and people, distant places, other cultures. Let's see what the divine position holds. Now, the divine position has got to do with spirit, with planets. Okay, so let's see for Libra, please. Spirit, Libra, what are they dealing with? And we've got the Page of Cups. Now, this is Piscean energy. It's the card of Pisces. Ace of Cups is being offered. This is an unexpected offer, something that comes out of the blue. It's a very youthful, very youthful sort of an offer. So we do say that the Page of Cups can also be, of course, pages are children, but also pages are messengers. So what you don't see coming is that there is an offer. There is a new door you're walking through. Something is beginning. Something that it could be very creative, very sexual, as well as very stable. Ace of Pentacles is something that will last. It's something long-lasting, something that has got the ability to grow. The hand of the divine is giving you potentials for creation and monetary stability, something real, something physical. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the moon. There's the eclipsed moon. There's the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. Now, this could also be the card of Pisces. I see this card as Cancer because the moon does rule the 4th house of home and family and the mother. Now, the moon can also be psychic abilities. We know that when we have eclipses, the veil is very thin between this dimension and other dimensions. So it's a very good time to meditate. Okay, they can be quite challenging, the energies of the full moon, and especially when they're in eclipse. So things circulating around home, family, okay, also career, because we know that with a full moon, the sun is right opposite to the moon. Now, the sun will be in Capricorn. It's still Capricorn time. The moon will be in Cancer. So that's how we get the full moon. And it's an eclipse. So what's beneath that? Now, this could be a card of fears as well. Intuition, dreams. Pay attention to your dreams on or around these days. We've also got the Four of Wands, which can be home, stability, celebration, some sort of a party, something to do with stability through your home. Also motherhood. Four of Wands, you've got the Ace, the 2 and the 4. So this is, you know, in the past. What's beneath that? There's the Mother. And we've got the Empress. And the Empress is Venus. Venus rules Libra, which is your energy, as well as Taurus. As she is manifesting. She is also being very patient because she is growing a seed in her tummy. So whatever is growing for her, whether it's physical, okay, it could be metaphorical. This could be manifestation and creativity as well. Could be, as an energy, she's something that's going to give you a lot back. So we've got the Mother here, we've got the home, we've also got the Ace of Pentacles, which could be the birth of a child for some of you. Let's take more cards, dear Libra, and let's have a look at your love life. So, please, Spirit, for Libra, 1st to the 15th. Now, I do believe when we watch the reading, that's when it's mostly important for you. Not everyone will watch this reading at the same time, so the messages will differ. There's many layers, and time can be very fluid, so go with your intuition on this, dear Libra. Let's look at your love life, please, Spirit. Archangel Michael, calling on Archangel Michael, please enlighten me where Libra and their love life is concerned. Beginning of the year. 2020, it's a big year. What is showing up in love for Libra? Okay, we've got 2 cards. We have Keep an Open Mind and we've got Wedding. Now, it doesn't really matter which order they came in. We've got 2 cards, okay, of connection. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Now, because I don't know what order these cards are in, some of you may be already married, and that could be true because we did have the 4 of Wands beneath that moon. So the further back we go from the general energy, the further back we go in time. So there is, some of you may have also had the promise of a wedding. There's that 3 of Swords beneath the Empress, and the 5 of Swords was beneath that. So there has been some sort of a disappointment, I could say, about also pregnancy, or if this is a metaphorical pregnancy, maybe some sort of a disappointment around manifestation of stability. And again, it could be dealing with things that are unknown. That's what the moon is. I'm going to take one more card, dear Libra, one more, because there's so many people that watch this video, so many different messages. One more card, and we've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yes, it's got to do with money as well. At the bottom, we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. And that could be a karmic relationship. This could be someone that for some of you, and I'm not going to say, I can't imagine how many of you are out there, but this is a different connection to the wedding. Okay, this is different. Here we've got a karmic sexual relationship, something to do with karma, and here we've got the real thing, like going to church. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ, could be connected to the past life relationship. Now, the past life relationship is a very sexual connection, as I said, and some of you may be dealing with 2 people. We do have, as I said, the Magician here, which could be a trickster. You are sitting on the 2 of Wands, which could be a choice. The Ace of Wands, again, could be a very strong sexual connection. And this could also be the desire that manifests into into a child. You get what I mean? We've got the Empress there. So for those of you that are dealing with someone that's been in your life, for those of you that haven't been happy in a marriage, I want to say, because we do have the Empress, which is sitting on the Three of Swords, and the Moon again speaks of fears. In the recent past, we've got the Three of Swords, which he's thinking about. This is what he's contemplating on, and he's got the Ace of Swords beneath him, so he is trying to heal through some sort of a disappointment. Now here with the Seven of Swords, someone's trying to be very intelligent, maybe trying to be underhanded and not, bringing the information out to others. So something secretive. But we've got the Death card here. The Death card is Scorpio. Scorpio is also the house of intimacy. Scorpio is also the house of deep connections, also sharing on a very deep level. So this could also, Scorpio is the house of commitment. So some of you may be dealing with a third person. Now, if this is an unexpected pregnancy, if this is a pregnancy of a love child, of course, finances and career have got a lot to do with it, could have a lot to do with your situation. I do see the wedding here. Some of you have been in a committed partnership or relationship. Now, life happens, things happen. For instance, you may have been going through financial issues in the past where your committed partnership or marriage is concerned. Whatever the case, not everyone is dealing with the same situation. But we do have the past life relationship here, which is also something that is very strong, very, very much like the devil energy. Beneath that is the trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I just spoke of trust. We've got the card of faith here. Let's take more cards. Okay, I'm going to put the Moon card down, which is the general energy, and we're going to take more tarot. Now, a child, an unexpected pregnancy, can of course drain the pocket. Let's take the Magician first of all. What is the Magician all about? Now, the Magician can be also deal with siblings, neighbors, people that are close to your foundation, people that are close to your neighborhood. 2 cards, 3 cards opened up, and 4 cards. Okay, wow. We have the 4 of Cups, which can be an offer that is not accepted. This is the Ace of Cups not being accepted. We've got the High Priestess. So could it be that someone is trying to come back with the 4 of Cups, offering you something to do with stability, but there is a focus elsewhere, a focus around intuition, a focus around things that are hidden. Now we've got the High Priestess, which is, the High Priestess is all about secrets. She holds her cards close to her chest. She does not communicate what she knows. And the Magician is also someone who could be hiding things. The Magician is it's his job, so he's very good at what he does. Okay, and the Magician can pull the wool in front of your eyes. Here we've got the King of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Now the King of Swords could be your energy, dear Libra. Could also be another Aquarian. It doesn't have to be. For me, King of Swords is very Aquarian, but this could be any air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We've also got a lot of fire here. So if it is Aquarius, then obviously the fire would be Leo, which is the house opposite. But also the fire here could also be Sagittarian. The Sagittarius energy could be someone who's at a distance, someone who is of a foreign background. Doesn't have to necessarily be at a distance. But here we've got a fair bit of ego in this card, which can speak of success, recognition, but it can also speak of someone who is very popular, ego can come along with that. And there rings the bad, the shadow side of Leo can be a little bit of ego. So what I see here is a card of secrets and then a card of truth. The Ace of Swords is the truth coming to light. Successfully speaking, communicating, which is the Magician, about the truth, and therefore finding your balance. Let's take more cards. Now, could the King of Swords be a Gemini? Yes, he's sitting right on the Magician. Let's look at that Two of Swords. I said Two of Swords. I meant Two of Wands at your foundation. There's the Devil. It was obvious that the Devil was going to show up. This card has shown up for all the signs. We are in Capricorn time. There is a lot going on there. Now, the Devil asks for integrity. He is very sexual as well. This is a very magnetizing relationship. Also, attraction. This is addictions. This is fears. This is hard work. This is also someone who is trying to get out of a cycle, a vicious cycle. That's how I see the Devil. Let's look at that Ace of Wands. Now, obviously, the Devil being in your foundation around your home, I would say that this past life relationship could be someone in your neighborhood, someone that's close to your home or close to your family, whatever that means for you. Let's take that Ace of Wands. And we've got the Six of Cups, so it's past, something to do with the past. We've got a past life relationship here. This is someone who is very familiar to you from another lifetime, from your childhood, from your neighborhood, from your school, whatever that is. It's a card of balance and it's a card of innocence as well. Now, when I say innocence, back in the days, maybe there was innocence, and this could be a very strong attraction, which is bigger than you. Now, with the Pluto and Saturn meeting up, we've got Pluto, which rules Scorpio, and we've got Saturn, which rules Aquarius, and also Saturn also rules Capricorn. So with all these potent energies going on, Saturn and Pluto meeting together, obviously Pluto brings the transformation and the change. And if there have been chains and shackles that you've been dealing with, metaphorically speaking, of course, then Pluto is going to break them. He's going to break those chains. He's going to transform them. And that's the positivity of Pluto and Saturn meeting together. Now, the transformation can also mean that the hard work that you've done, that you've worked on in the past, could be transforming into something real, something tangible. Let's look at that Four of Swords in the past, in the recent past. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the Virgo card. Virgo is all about the details. It's your daily routine. It's your health. Some of you may have had needed rest because you've been working very hard. That's what the Devil is here. Now, the Nine of Pentacles can also speak of independence, someone standing alone emotionally, financially. I want to take a card on the Moon, which is the general energy. What's that Moon and the eclipsed Moon all about? We've got strength, courage, patience, trust again. Okay, that's what this card signifies. Now, Leo is the house of true love. Leo is children. It's risk-taking. It's creativity. It's fun. Leo is ruled by the sun. We've got the Moon and the sun together, which are the luminaries. We're going to be illuminated about what's going on. You need to trust in whatever signs and synchronicities you receive around these days. You need to trust in those. Let's take that Seven of Swords, which is in the now position. Now is, of course, when you're watching this video. So we've got the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups can be a romantic offer. Okay. Now, we've got Cancer. We've got Pisces, if we're talking about water. I think Cancer is more on point. That's with the eclipse. There is some sort of an offer coming through. Let's look at the Death card. Could it be a Scorpio? Scorpio energy? I would say more than likely I feel it's Cancer. Let's take the Death card. And we've got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands could be someone that's been through hardship. They've been through a lot. They're very untrusting. They could have built up a wall. And that wall, Pluto is going to bring down. Those difficulties are going to come down. We do have the Nine of Wands. Here we've got the Ace. Pluto is going to bring the change, I believe. And after that comes the Ace of Pentacles, which can also be a marriage card. An engagement, a commitment, a new business for others of you. You know? Let's take that Ace of Pentacles. And I do feel here with the Seven of Swords, for those of you that are starting your own business, you may have been doing a lot of study because, you know, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo, Gemini is the house of the student. And again, Sagittarius is right across, which is the teacher. Now, Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, is also in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is putting in the hard work. So some of you may be trying to manifest a new career. You may have been very busy studying. You've been put through the ringer. It's been tough, but you're starting something new. You're receiving the accolades. Okay, let's take that Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is air again. We've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this is a judgment being made. This is an announcement that's being made. This is, if she is a magistrate or a solicitor, she uses that sword. She is very quick thinking, very logical thinking, and looks only at the details. Now, the King and the Queen of Swords can be a couple, two people that are not on the same page, two people that it could be two people that are coming together from past relationships, and they're people that are not open emotionally. So, Queen of Swords again, could be legalities, could be anything to do with the court system. Now I'm thinking if this King of Swords is someone who has been the trickster, someone trying to pull the wool over your eyes, dear Libra, I feel that you may be cutting them out and starting something with someone else. Now the King of Swords, as I said, is not the type of person who shows his emotions. The past life relationship is very different. It's very hot. It's fire. So now I'm going to say King of Swords could also be someone who works. This could be an author. He's sitting right on the Magician. He could be someone that works with, the language with, he could be a teacher, let's say. He could be a surgeon. He could be a solicitor, lawyer. Let's take another card on that Queen of Swords. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. Threes. For those of you that have been hoping for some sort of a raise, a promotion, it looks like it's here. You've been noticed for your talents. There's a collaboration here. It could be three people. Now, this could also be a love triangle where three people are concerned, and the Queen of Swords is doing the cutting away. She's cutting away on this imbalance. What is that Knight of Wands? The outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. The outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. You go from the Ace to the 10. So whatever you are collaborating, whatever you are manifesting, let's say, because threes are always about manifestation. If you remember, you also had the Empress. You're going from the Ace to the 10. That's a quick success story. But the 10 also can speak of family. And again, this breaks down to the Ace. 10s always turn into the Ace again. This is also the card of marriage with the Knight of Wands. This could say that there is a quick marriage on the cards. Okay. For others of you, the Knight of Wands could be someone that is moving away from a family situation. Let's look at the Page of Cups. Page of Cups in the divine position, Knight of Cups. Did I say Knight of Cups? Oh my God. We've got the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Pentacles is here. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy again. Could be another earth sign. Do have Capricorn here. Virgo's also been mentioned. We do have a fair bit of earth. Now, this offer that's coming through unexpectedly, someone is looking at it for long term. This offer has got to do with long term because the Knight of Pentacles is someone that doesn't move. He thinks before he acts. He's very slow, very heavy, earthy energy. He is holding that Ace of Pentacles. I'd like to take some Sibillas, dear Libra. We do have the Leggerezza, which is a transformation. This is lightness of being. This is the 10 of Wands. You've gotten to the 10, remember? 9 and Ace equals 10 of Wands. This can also speak of sexuality, a very sexual energy. This is just like the butterfly. It takes the pollen from one flower to the other. That can speak of, you know, being very sexually driven, but also the transformation that butterfly's gone through, the caterpillar, I should say, has gone through that transformation. Let's take a look at the outcome, which is the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. One moment, please. So let's take on the outcome. I stopped the video because of the dogs barking, so just in case you're wondering, let's take 3 cards here. We've got Sospiri, which is, Sospiri is someone hoping and wishing for their ships to come through. This is the 6 of Swords as well, which means leaving difficulties and moving into something much more positive. But also it does remind me very much of the 3 of Wands. Again, waiting for those ships to come through. This is hoping and sighing. Here we've got Alegria, 9 of Wands. Merriment, happiness, going out and celebrating. Okay, and again, there's 3s are very much indicated here. And we've got Sacerdote, which is the priest. This does remind me of Taurus. Taurus is the Hierophant, right? Now, Sacerdote can speak of faith. We do have the Knight of Wands, which I said is Sagittarian. There is faith here. This is also a commitment, the change in a commitment. It's a 13, which is Scorpio. Pluto could be bringing you the transformation that you've been wishing for. And of course, again, you know, the priest is all about keeping the faith. It could mean in relation to religion as well. And religion brings in different cultures, right? Because don't forget, the priest is sitting right on that Knight of Wands. But the Sacerdote is commitment. And we've got the family card of the 10 of Pentacles here as well. So, yeah, right on point. Now, The sacerdote can speak of Taurus. Taurus is, as I said before, it's self-worth, it's our values. Uranus is transiting Taurus. So if we're not valued or valuing someone or something in our life, it's going to come down. It's going to change. I want to have a look and see what is going on in the divine position. So the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Let's take 3 cards. We have the Viaggio, 3 of Wands. So the Voyager, this is like the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Cups, very similar. So there is some sort of a voyage. This is an offer to either visit, someone wants to visit you, or they're offering you for them to come and visit, for you to come and visit them. My God, can't even get my words right today. So yeah, this is an offer of travel. Someone's seriously thinking about it though. They're taking their time in making the decision. Here we've got the delirante, which is deliriousness. Sometimes it can be called the silly actions card. It's the 9 of Pentacles. So this is someone who, and there's a lot of similarity around the alegria, the 3 people celebrating. Here they've had too much to drink. So they're delirious about something. Now the 9 of Pentacles is also Virgo. So Virgo is health, daily routine. Virgo can also be the details. So someone is obviously looking at the details here. They become delirious about travel, about someone coming in to see them, about an offer. Maybe this is work and travel, whatever it means for you on a personal level. Let's take another card. And we've got Emmanuel, which is the Ace of Wands. This is a spiritual connection and commitment. No wonder these people are delirious. They cannot believe it. Emmanuel is a very beneficial spiritual connection. Now we've got the High Priestess here. Now I know that the sacerdote he's not the Hierophant. This is the Sibilla deck, but he does signify Taurus. So I do feel that there is a strong connection here, and could have to do with past life and trust. Trust again brings up the energies of, it denotes, let's say, religion, faith. Again, with the trust card, the Hierophant rings to me. Beneath that is the release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So there is a new spiritual but also strong in connection. It's the Ace of Wands, which can be, as I said, a very strong sexual connection, but emotional as well, where the cups are concerned. So dear Libra, what I'm going to do now is I would like to take my handwritten cards, start thinking up of a question, because I'm going to take the angel answers to try to get your answer for the question you've asked. Now I've handwritten these cards because people have been asking for them. This is not the deck that I used a couple of months back. This is another one. I've got 2 decks now like that. I'm going to take a message from each of the characters in this reading. So I've got the, oops, poor little angel. I've got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an extra message for that Empress. You remember that Empress? I don't know what role she plays for you, but she did show up before, so this could be your energy. This could be a mother figure as well. So, you know, the Empress could also even be the 3rd person. We do have a couple here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You know in your own personal situation who is who. Let's take the King of Swords first and foremost. We have, I love my freedom in my life. I cannot handle monogamy and being tied down with one person. If you're still interested, call me. And this is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups does speak of Pisces and Neptune. There's lack of clarity. There's an illusion here. But also this person doesn't want to be tied down with one person. Monogamy means being only with one person. Intimate. Being intimate only with one. So the Queen of Swords, let's take a look at her. Now the word, I love my freedom. Freedom is Uranus, which rules Aquarius. But freedom can also be Sagittarius. They're very free-spirited as well. So let's look at the Queen of Swords. What message does she want to give us? We've come a long way, and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you. And this is the Ten of Wands. So as I said, the Queen of Swords is someone who has been through her own issues. That's why she's showing up as the Queen of Swords, even if she isn't an air sign. I did say before that we did have fire here, Sagittarius and Leo. And Leo would be the house opposite Aquarius. Leo is here as well. Now, whatever this Queen of Swords has been through, she could be dealing with two people, obviously, where she's cold. She's cold, maybe severing ties with her past. And maybe, because we do have the Ace of Wands here, remember that is fire again. Here we've got Ten of Wands, which breaks down to the Ace of Wands. Let's look at the Empress. Even though she's still in the deck, she did show herself, so let's see what that's all about. Now, these messages with these cards will not resonate for everyone. These are specific messages. The Empress, please forgive me. I want another chance with you. And now these messages, of course, could be flipped the other way. So this is the Four of Cups. We do have the Four of Cups here, which is an offer that wasn't able to be accepted for some reason. Whatever the reason is, here we've got the High Priestess, which is sitting on top of that Four of Cups. So we said that Four of Cups is the Empress. I want to take one more on that. She's asking for another chance. As I said, she could be a mother as well. So let's take another card. And we've got, I don't want to be tied down. I will never marry. I don't believe in marriage, says the Empress. And this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Virgo card. We've got Nine of Pentacles here again. So it seems as though she's very independent. Now, as I said, these messages could be flipped. So we've got a 4 and a 9, they equal 13. And that's the Death card. That's the Death Scorpio. So, yes, it's quite a story that's been woven here. Quite a mystery. Please let me know your comments. I would love to hear if this resonates for you. Now, dear Libra, please ask your question. Let's see if Spirit can answer it for you. So please, Spirit, for Libra, beginning to mid-January 2020. We need to get used to saying 2020. We're here already. Libra, please, Spirit, what do they need to know? We have meditation brings answers. I'm going to take another one. We've got meditation here in the recent past. If you're looking for the signs and synchronicities, remember, please do that on or around the eclipse. Let's take another card. More clarity. You're ready. You're ready. Okay? I won't be reading from the book. You can, you will know if this is your answer. Okay, because this is obviously the question that you've asked. You're ready says that it's time now. Okay, so I think I will leave it at that, dear Libra. Hope that this resonated for you. As I said, I'd love to hear your comments. Please leave them below. And I'd like to thank you also for being very patient. I'm sending you many blessings, looking forward to giving you more readings and shorter readings as well. So I'm going to be doing different readings. Thank you so much. I'm still trying to get organized, though I need a bit of time. I will be back anyway in the next few days. Much love to all of you. Bye-bye.